Tips for success. Easy ways to achieve. First off, if you utilize these tips while watching my lessons, you will gain greater achievement in your language learning experience. The first tip is use flashcards with anything that you can use flashcards with. That includes the kanji or the vocab. So you're probably thinking flashcards, that's a little elementary, but actually it's the best method to use when learning a language, with any language, because basically all it is memorizing a word and memorizing the meaning. So what's really good is using the flashcards, and this is lesson 1, for example. What I do, since I really don't like my writing, it's kind of sloppy for my taste, I go ahead and I print it out. It does make it a lot easier. So if you're like me and don't like your writing, I suggest printing it out. And what I do is I go ahead and I take address labels. These I bought it off of Depot. You don't need the fancy Averys or anything like that. You just need address labels, not return address. You want a big spot for your writing. And you put on there your Japanese and English instead of actually using it for addresses. So with this example, for lesson 1, you have ano on the front, and then on the back you have the English translation of and you just go through this 3 or 4 times and you'll get it. And there's no easier method, I think, when it comes to memorizing, and this will really help when we do kanji, because I really don't believe you'll learn it any other way than using flashcards. So, to reiterate, use flashcards with the kanji and the vocabulary. I can't say this enough. It will help. In my experience, flashcards are the way to go. So, yeah. Last time I'm going to say it. Flashcards. Use flashcards. Tip 2. Always do the practices at the end of each lesson. Doing this will do just as it says, practice. It will help you practice what you've learned. After the practice videos come out for each lesson, a few days will go by and I will upload answer videos for those practices. The reason for a few days is so you don't cheat. Make sure you at least try. And the third tip is do the tests and exams. These tests and exams are available to help you. There's a short 10-question test after every lesson with questions only pertaining to that specific lesson. Then there are 2 exams with 50 questions, which may contain listening comprehension sections. This means that you will hear a short dialogue in Japanese, and I will ask you questions regarding the dialogue in which you will answer in English. The first exam includes everything from Lesson 1 to Lesson 6, and the second exam includes everything from Lesson 6 to Lesson 12. There is also an optional 100-question exam, which includes all 12 lessons and will be available after all video lessons have been uploaded. The 100-question exam will definitely contain listening comprehension sections to better your ability to understand foreign speakers. Again, these are here to help you. If you choose to do these tests and exams, all you have to do is message me with your answers and I will correct anything that needs to be corrected. Not only will I correct your answers, I will tell you what you did wrong so you can practice enough to remember the correct way to answer. If I get a flood of messages for a specific test or exam, I will just upload an answer video so I don't have to reply to all the messages. If you do have any questions, you can most definitely message me so I can work through the questions and answers with you. Well, that's about it on the tips for success. Just make sure you work with 1, 2, and 3 on the tips, and you will succeed in the language. Ganbatte!